And I'd be like, why are you so obsessed with me?
Did you hear what they just said? Child, a whole mess. Oh, I'm about to spill this Hennessy, and y'all about to sip. What's poppin', Henny gang, 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 gang? I know I'm late, but I see that some of y'all are already here. Morning, Erica. Morning, Ravish and Rhonda. Morning, Foxy Roxy. Morning to everybody. If you are new here, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I do a video. Morning, Boss Lady J. Morning to Quaya. I hope I said that right. I am so sorry. Good morning, Goddess 414, Divine Soldier, Antoinette. What's good? Good morning, yo girl Super. Good morning, Tay. Good morning, Spurkin. Yes, good morning from Germany. I love it. So I apologize for being late, y'all. I had some things that I had to. Oh, shoot. My brother River is in here. Hey, brother River. So I apologize that I'm late. I was dealing with some family stuff that I had to deal with. But this morning, as usual, we are going to take a trip down memory lane. And the reason why I felt the need to do this trip down memory lane, morning, Erica, is because I am sick of hearing Karlissa's cuckoo lingo when it comes down to the situation that happened with her and Chrisean. Morning, Marquetta. I'm just gonna call you Nan because I don't Nanya. I think that's how you say it. If I slayed your name, I apologize. But as you know, like Karlissa had gone live trying to explain herself as to why she's bringing Tifa up on her platform, on her show, after everything that had happened. And I just feel like she's been running with this narrative like she was just attacked out of nowhere for no reason. Oh my God, I was attacked. But she's not telling the whole story. And Karlissa is a problem. Okay. Now, you know, I don't usually like to delve into Karlissa. I don't like to watch her lives. I don't like to deal with any of that. And here's a little short story. So on my personal page, the reason why I got blocked, I told you guys why I got blocked from there. But at one point in time, it seemed like everywhere I went, anytime I commented on something that was about her, she used to come straight for my @name. So I don't know what the issue was, but I wasn't doing anything but speaking truths, and I'm going to continue to speak the truth, and I'm not going to hold back on that. Good morning, Nicolina, I think it is. Welcome to the Henny Gang. So, yeah, Karlissa has two personalities or something. I definitely agree with you, Tay. I don't know what's up with this lady. That's why I say Karlissa speaks cuckoo lingo, because she speaks out both sides of her mouth and she spins narratives to make it look good for her, make it look good for her son. And we've all watched her do this, but I don't think people realize just how much she actually does this. So without further ado, let's just get into the content. I don't see my moderators yet. Hey, Antoinette. But we are going to go ahead and we're going to start. And is this it? Yes, it is it. So the first video that I'm going to bring to y'all is going to be from Namag TV. And this is Karlissa in the bonnet. Karlissa was a part of the bonnet gang, y'all, in this video. Okay. And I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna leave that alone. So let's listen to what she has to say. And then you know how I do. I'm going to come and I'm going to bring you the real. Yes, Karlissa is a true hater. She's a hater on a 23-year-old, a hater on any female that is in. Y'all ever notice that it's never Dre's girlfriends? It's never Callie's boyfriends. It's whenever it is Blueface, Jonathan's girlfriend, she has an issue with. Karlissa needs to be a mother. Leave these kids alone. I agree with you. There's such a thing as overstepping your line, your boundaries as a mother. Thank you. Yes, you got it. LOL. Nicolina. Hey, I got it. Got me. All right, y'all. So we're going to get ready to get into this video, and then I'm going to take you back. Y'all know how I do. I come with the receipts always. So let's listen to what she has to say and her account of things. And then let's go back into time to see what really happened.
And I tried to be there for everyone in the beginning. I tried to be, the mama to other people's kids. I tried to tell Rock, like, you don't block your sister. You don't do this. You don't do that. Certain things you can't do. It's going to come back and haunt you. And she tried to listen, but her spirit just would not allow her to do the right thing this whole time. I told her, don't do this to Jaden. Don't do this. Don't do this to John. So when I turned up and she got disrespectful and I started throwing stuff, it was because I could see that this spirit was lost and it needed some help, and wasn't nobody finna give it no help. Okay?
Does that make sense to y'all? I just want to know, does that make sense? The spirit was lost and I started throwing stuff because I was trying to help it. Does that make any lick of sense at all to anybody? Like, somebody's a lost spirit, so you throw stuff at them? Cha, boo, and bye. Let's continue.
So I do this child no more. I want to see, everybody still wants to see the best for her, but we not gonna neglect the fact that she came like a thief in the night to rob and destroy families, to disrespect mothers. And my son got tied up and lost and disrespectful with her, paying attention to the dollar that the devil was bringing. So don't try to make it like all of us is the devil.
Well, then what are they? What are they? Like, this is what I mean by this woman. This is why I say car cuckoo lingo. So if nobody grasps why I say car cuckoo lingo, this is it right here. We are watching the lingo in real freaking time. She came to rob, steal, pillage, and break up. Okay. Yeah, just trying to stay relevant. Exactly. Okay. She lying already. We just got into the video. She already lying. She lying. Blue already went live back then and even on other. And we going to get into that, Foxy Roxy, because we got to bring this to the forefront. Good morning. Good morning, Royalty. Good morning, Yazzie. Good morning, Byron. Byron, I don't think I got a chance to say good morning. Let's be honest. She did just take nothing. Let's be honest. She did just take nothing. Blue brought her in. Right, she didn't take anything, and yes, she does need help. She needs a straitjacket.
We all, Natalie do her work, I do my work, John do his work, everybody do their work, and everybody tried to look out for her in the beginning, and everybody got a chance to see that, whoa, this is what the mama was talking about. You know what I'm saying? And now we a little behind, and we could have helped her a year ago. When I was saying, no, you don't steal nobody's baby daddy. You don't do this. You don't do that. You certain things that come back on you. And now that shit's coming back tenfold. And now y'all all worried about her mental health. No, baby, it don't work like that. You better keep your mental health together and realize what you did so you don't do it again. And get out here and start issuing out some apologies.
So let's get this straight. Let's make sure we're getting this straight. Now, y'all know I don't normally break into the videos like this, but let's get this straight. So she's basically saying that because Jonathan chose to be with Chrisean, right? He chose to leave his family and go be with Chrisean, that Chrisean deserves whatever mental health she's going through, because we're out crying that her mental health is fragile right now. We don't get to say that. She's supposed to sit in this and just suffer. Whoo, yes, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, nobody knows what she's saying. Sweet teenage baby Jesus. Okay, now it's her fault. This lady is insane. Exactly, it's her fault. It's her fault. She was on her show talking about how she stole somebody baby daddy. Hypocrite. Yes. What about your mental? Oh, girl, what about it? What about it? Let's continue.
I've never gotten an apology. I don't.
And won't. And Rock better not. Y'all know I got the commercials because y'all know why. But and won't. I do not see Chrisean apologizing to this woman anytime. Hey, Nina Tay. Yes, she wants Tifa on her show to get a reaction from Rock. You are spot on. That's how I see it as well. Hold on. Let me add her back to the stage with her crazy self. Hold on, because I let the commercial go. All right, there we go. I think that's
Every single one of y'all, if I go somewhere where your mama at and start telling your mama she ain't shit, your mama's a hoe, your mom, I should do this, I should do that. If I did anything like that to your mama, and your mama start throwing stuff at me, you would help her. Tell the truth. Yeah. Tell the truth. If your mama, if somebody start getting smart with your mama, talking dangerously, you see how she talk. Y'all mama would have picked up something and tried to knock and try to do something too. So don't sit here and say I don't give a damn if it's D-Lo, if it's David, if it's one of the schoolyards. If one of my son's friends starts screaming and hollering at me and talking to me disrespectful, guess what? I'm gonna throw something and take my luck. I'm not gonna ever stand there and let one.
And guess what? She threw something and took her luck and got hands put on her. If my mama throws something at somebody and it's not in self-defense, and that person went and attacked my mama, yeah, I'm gonna want to fight that person, but I'm also gonna tell my mother she's wrong. But you know what? My mother would never do something like that. I'm a mother. I'm not gonna pick up something and throw anything at anybody unless it's self-defense or it's my kids. I'll throw something at my kids, but she didn't throw nothing at him. We gonna get into it. I promise we gonna get into it. This lady is the problem. We see where her son gets it from. I hope Rock don't let her near that baby. I hope not either. But Blue Cheese told Chrisean, girl, listen. We putting this video out here because people don't believe that narrative. Okay.
One of my son's friends who I've initiated my time and help and concern, taking her here, dropping her there. Remember, I took her to Natalie. I made sure she got there. That was my phone they was calling, not hers, not my son's. I made sure that her opportunities and her deadlines was being met.
Why is it that she has to take credit for everything in everybody's life? She's even taking credit for child, that's a whole nother video for a whole nother time. But we're going to talk about that last little thing she did last night too. But she's always taking credit for somebody else for doing something. I said and I told and I did. But we'll continue, and then we're only gonna deal with her cuckoo lingo for a little bit longer, and then we're gonna jump into what really happened.
Did I get anything out of that? No, that was from the bottom of my heart, because I saw her walking around with dirty feet, no clothes, and nothing, and out here scrounging. I had her on my interview against Jaden's will for her to try to get in her head and tell her the right thing to do. But y'all jumped on there and told her to do this rah-rah bullshit.
And then the internet is always the problem. You know what else I don't like? I don't like the fact that they're always trying to make it seem like she was so impoverished. She talking about running around with dirty feet and all of that. What does that have to do with anything? And at that point, like, right, my mama would never disrespect anyone the way she does. My mama would never be up in my business the way that she's up in his business. Like, she just sat up there last night and was talking about how she knows who her kids lost their virginity to, and told Jaden's whole losing of virginity story. Like it was her place to say something. That's not her place to say anything. She's always speaking on their lives. But anywho, okay, let's see. We getting ready to go into the next portion. What? This isn't a straight jacket. There isn't a straight jacket tight enough. I don't know if if there's a size lower than extra small, because she needs to be squeezed real tight. Whatever straight jacket she gets into needs to be extremely tight. And, you know, I'm trying to go through the comments because y'all know I like to acknowledge the comments that are on, because I don't want to ever make you guys feel like I'm just ignoring you. And shout out to y'all who came up on the Henny Gang Roundup last night. Her grandson was just all over the internet with dirty feet. Let's keep that part. And I think I got a picture of it somewhere. So this next video we're about to get into is going to be Blueface on the No Jumper interview. And I know someone had asked if we could go through the No Jumper interview regarding the situation that happened. Was it a bottle? Was it a glass? All these people need to be thankful that Chrisean is on probation, because it looks like she's keeping to herself and not going to throw hands that'll land her in jail. And I hope she continues to keep her cool with that. Everyone do their work by feeding off of her like piranhas. Yes. Yes. Let us pray. Let us pray. Chrisean got all these triggers to violate probation. Then they going to try to sue. It's a tragic case. Yes, I feel like it's all a setup. But you know what? When it comes down to this particular person, when it comes down to Karlissa, she has always found a way to victimize herself and drag Chrisean. Why, Lord? Why do she stay focused on Rock? She needs help. This is what I'm saying. But all right, here's the No Jumper. And here is Blueface actually saying, you know what? Maybe we shouldn't go there first. I think I want to save this video for last. Let's save that video for last. Let's go here instead. We're going to go here. We're going to save that one for last. Again, shout out to 99 TV.
Right.
Yes.
Why did you be like that?
They give me no option. Okay, look, I got 12 siblings. They would have been on my own fight on the baby.
Well, why you bleed them like that? They saying I beat them up.
They just want their money and they're weird.
They fought a female. They saying they fought me. I'm a whole boxer over here.
Okay, quick question. What's
Right? Just tell them why you beat them up though. My mom's still staying at my house talking about I beat her up with her husband there.
I beat her up. But I'm not happy. But
Yeah. No, it's nothing to be happy about. It's just, like, why you beat my sister up though?
I don't even know what she was doing. Like,
She just pulled up for a fight, huh?
her nigga pulled my hair and hit me. What you talking about?
Yeah, I know. It's all good though. You did your shit though. They crying wolf right now though. They talking about I beat them up.
How they cry wolf? My family ain't get to him yet. Babe,
They crying wolf because they saying I.
Did you hear what she said? She said her dude pulled my hair and hit me. So she's talking about Callie's dude pulled her hair and hit her. She's saying she beat her up. She feels bad about it. When was this? This is right after the altercation happened. This was a year ago. This was a year ago that this was uploaded. And I'm gonna tell you something. There's two things about this video. Okay. There's two things about this video. I don't like this video because it's incriminating to her. He's talking about they called the police. They said, I put my hands on them, but you beat them up. So I feel like this is incriminating. So this video holds context. Okay. This is why I placed it here instead of where it was, because you're setting her up to take the downfall. This is how it's coming off to me. I don't know if it's coming off like this to y'all, but this is how I'm interpreting this receipt right here, that he's getting her. She's drunk. She's drunk. And she's on the floor and talking. You could tell when she's drunk. She's drunk right now. And he has her admitting to fighting his mother, fighting his sister. But let's continue.
Them up. I physically touched them, even though you just whooped them out. So they like,
I can't lynch you. Why they have me in handcuffs?
right? I did. Went to jail.
I can't lynch you. That's crazy. I'm sorry. Okay, so what's the plan?
He says, I could have went to jail. And she's like, I can't lose you. She's drunk.
Ain't no
There's
point.
your house.
They,
We
they,
can go
they
home.
can stay there. They can have a house.
No,
We
no,
took
I
this
don't
shit.
go home. Can you do that?
They can have a house. They talking about that. That don't even make sense. Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. So we have that, right? Now we've seen him trying to set her up and all of that to take the fall. I mean, yeah, Chrisean did put her hands on them, but he's having her on video admitting to her being the one that actually put hands on them so that he doesn't go to jail for this. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. This man is ridiculous. I'm sorry. I had to bring that up because I need the context. All right. So we're going to go into this video and we're going to listen to Callie's account of what happened. Okay.
So I don't really need to come to social media about, dumb shit like this. But one thing that I've learned with this is that once a story gets out, it's gonna run like wildfire. And it is what it is. I don't do nothing but speak the truth. So if anybody knows me, my word is valid. I don't lie. I have no reason to lie. We dad pull up. I see Rock in the garage. I'm like, you already know what it is. You're gonna get your life. She hops up, jumps over a couch, runs around the corner. Next thing you know, 7 gang members come from the top of Blueface's house or whatever, comes down and they surround us. He comes out and he's like, what are you doing here? Like, no, you let me beat up my mom, so you already know why I'm here. So you can tell her to put on some gloves or she can say she's raw knuckles. No, nigga, she ain't fighting nobody, nigga. I kid you not. When this nigga said these niggas gonna stomp you out, these niggas didn't wait for the go or nothing. Like that, me and my husband was like back to back, 6 niggas around, 7 niggas around us, and they just started throwing shit. Like when I tell y'all, I ain't like, bruh. When you be in that situation, like all you be trying to do is like protect yourself. You know what I mean? And that I could not protect myself. I could not protect my husband. You know what I'm saying? Like literally, all I could do was piss on myself, and it's so embarrassing to get knocked out by 7 niggas and get pissed on. You know what I mean? After the 7 niggas jumped us up, I look at my husband. He on the floor, so I'm cussing my brother out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, nigga? You were dumb as fuck. Next thing you know, he starts slapboxing me, just slapping me with his hands. Then I fall to the ground. He starts stomping me out with his feet, bro. This is my blood brother. He starts stomping me out with his feet. So now I'm like just hanging on, pissed. Next thing you know, these niggas is running through my husband's pocket. I'm getting dragged. So, because now Rock ran up after I'm getting stomped out by Blue. She comes and snatches my hair. So that's the video y'all seeing her pulling my hair because you can see my hair is already snatched off from these niggas knocking my shit off. So
no, sweetheart. We didn't see her pulling your hair. We saw her grab you and do you. And you. I'm just saying that's what we saw. I'm not taking sides. I'm just saying that's what we saw. We did not see her just pulling hair.
I'm getting dragged out by her. And next thing you know, these niggas is running through my pockets. They snatched his phone, they snatched whatever was in his pockets, opened up his car. 5 niggas running through my nigga's car, stole his out of his car.
Yes.
So now Whack over here talking about saying we pulled up to a fight. Let's be honest. I want everybody to use motherfucking common sense right now. I want y'all to use motherfucking common sense.
Yes.
If we pulled up with guns to a gang member's house, don't y'all think it would have been a shootout? Don't y'all think we would have been out there shooting? My nigga is smart enough to not bring no to no girl fight. It was supposed to be a girl fight. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't supposed to be like fighting niggas and shit. Otherwise, we would have came with more backup. Like, what are you saying? Like, this is weird.
So what I get from that is that she thought she was going to run up into the house and run down on Chrisean. But the schoolyards were there. The schoolyards were there. So that's not happening. You show up with your man has a pow pow. They find said pow pow and commence to stomping you out, sir, her, sir, for her, sir. They commence to stomping him out. I believe that Blue was, I believe it. But I believe Rock also dog walked her because we saw that. Okay. Now, let's get to them two black guys got me late. Tammy, behave. It's still breakfast time. I know we gang banging on breakfast, but behave. Blue gave his boys the go when he found out her husband had a pow pow. Exactly. That's what I believe, because that's what makes sense. Because why would they just jump on you and your man for no reason? No, you had a pow pow, and your man had a pow pow, and he got jumped. He got stomped out. Okay, you probably tried to jump in said fight, because she gives me the vibes of I'm going to fight with my man. Okay, she gives me those vibes. I know those vibes because I'm that type of person too, or was, because I've learned to let the men fight. Okay, I didn't need nothing like this to happen, but okay, I believe she tried to jump in to help her man, and Blue jumped in to handle her. And when Blue jumped in to handle her, Chrisean came out and pow pow. Okay. So I can't say the word because, YouTube. Danielle. Oh my God. See, I love y'all, but y'all really gangbanging on breakfast this morning. Dog walked her, mollywop, drag. Should I go on? I swear I found my tribe. I didn't see this video you guys are talking about, but I believe that Blue put his hands on his sister. Look what he does to Chrisean. That's why I said I believe that he jumped in it. His sister jumped in to help her man. He jumped in to get his sister. I believe that. Because the schoolyards, I don't believe that they would just put their hands on her. That's his sister. Gangsters still have a code. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring pow pows to a fist fight. You'll get beat. Behave yourselves. But you still don't stomp your sister out. I think he has some problems with that. Now, I don't know about the stomp out. That I don't know about him stomping her out. Now, I don't know. That doesn't fit the narrative. I don't know, but whatever. If he did, then I feel like that is foul. And yes, I agree. You don't do that to your sister. So now we're going to get into this. And I use this under Fair Use Act for educational purposes because I'm educating the people on the events that had taken place. So now we're going to go into the crazy in love. This is going to be a little bit longer. If you were here yesterday and you were easily triggered by the chaotic energy, then this is a trigger warning that there is more chaotic energy in this video. It's not as severe, I don't think, because it's not as many people, but there's still chaos in here. So let's review this. And then I have another video, and then I have another video, and then we're going to chat.
Let's clear the energy.
What
The vibe is just...
What was the problem with her getting the fair one?
Right, from my mom. You let somebody put hands on mom.
Come
like,
for a fair one. She came.
I did. I said, put the gloves on.
You did not call me.
Of course, I crashed the party. How the fuck y'all gonna
What
have a
happened?
party? My mom got a black
What
eye.
happened? She just
That
became
shoulda-
fight
that
somebody
shoulda-
mama and then turned down.
Right, and have a
That's
whole
a
party the
mandatory
next
phase.
day.
Like,
You knew I wasn't going for that. You already knew I wasn't going for it.
Hold up. Of course I crashed the party. Girl, you didn't crash just any party. This wasn't a kid in place house party. This was a gangster party. They was in there, walking and all of that on schoolyard. And here you came. Girl, you don't just run down on no gangster's house.
You can't put your hands on my mama regardless.
Well, we started talking to him, but if you want to say
I'm saying,
She for sure need her head
no,
up.
I'm saying, as a brother though, she should have
I
just
said,
seen.
put the gloves on, John.
just
She
seeing
put
that.
hands on mommy. Put the gloves on, John.
Did
She
she
put
say
hands
that?
on mommy. No, nobody's finna touch her. No, what the fuck? You should have said that about your mama. Nobody finna touch your
already
mama.
heard
So you whooped her? You can whoop her butt?
What do you
By
mean?
yourself?
Why are you talking?
I'm just asking though.
She threw shit at me.
That's what I'm
Fucking
saying.
apology.
This
Girl,
is
you
like
put your
she
hands on
50
my
years
mama.
That was her
old.
turn
She
to.
50. You
Fuck
run
all that.
track. You know
She
how to
came
dodge some shit.
and ran out.
I'm saying you pushing her like y'all big and bad, y'all big gangster crib and all that. Y'all packing out old ladies and women and all that extra shit. What's up?
Her out.
I heard they packed her out. That's what I heard. I heard niggas and bitches put their hands on my
definitely
sister.
Definitely did.
let's-
We can lie for the
let's
camera.
what?
We can
Let's
tell
get the
them
story.
You big and bad, right?
Let's
Talk
get
your
this-
stuff down.
Let's get
When
the
your
story.
homegirls in his head up, I swear I won't do nothing. Nah, because you really a hoe and you scary, bro. I know you scared of my sister, bro. Fuck all that, bro. No, I know that. But I know you scared of my sister. Like, you terrified. I seen her hop out the car and I seen you take off and run.
What are you
like, out your boots.
What are you talking about?
So why you,
what are you talking about? What are you
that just
talking
wasn't
about?
You put your
What are
name
you
like
talking
mama.
about?
Then was Michael Lee bad. You took off and let your man, and then you talking like you big and bad. You really like, come on now.
That day.
No, they didn't. After they packed her out and she already pissed on herself, after niggas and bitches, she packed my sister out.
She walked in and I started.
Bro, don't tell me. I don't hear her story no more.
She jumped out.
I don't care. So what's up? What's this? My sister need a hand up. Is you scared or what? You not scared of my sister?
Talk to your brother,
You not scared of my
Talk
sister?
to your
Because you
brother,
scary,
bro.
bro.
Talk to your brother, bro. You're being disrespectful.
No, because I don't like the narrative, bro.
No, nigga.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you want to be some gangster shit, be some gay. Don't beat nobody's mama. Then pack the nigga out when they pull up.
Talking about.
But niggas and bitches, like, come on now.
That just wasn't cool, bro. You don't beat nobody's mama. You like, give them their face, bro.
You gotta get talking about. I defended myself.
Or at least be like, I didn't fight her because I was scared of her.
What are you
Like, I was
talking
scared.
about?
Say that thing. Don't be like, oh yeah, I beat the mama and the sister up.
What do you mean?
You beat an old lady up and then after they packed her out. Okay.
Can we start it from where it starts at?
You're
Can
talking
we get
to
to
a
the
whole female.
Can we get
I'm
to
talking
the
I'm talking whoever the fuck feel like I'm talking to them. Like, whoever. I'm here. That nigga right there. I'm saying,
She should never have a black eye.
Calm down.
She should never have a black eye.
Calm down.
And that should be that.
I just don't like that fake gangster shit, bro. If you wanna be cool, don't be beating up old Christian ladies and then try to. That's not cool, bro. They're like, oh yeah, I beat the mama and the sister up. Like, no, you didn't, bro. You don't beat the old lady.
Calm down, bro. Real shit.
Let's start from the source.
Here's the issue that I have with this. When Blue says she shouldn't have been thrown, so what? So what? She's 50 years old. No. Hold your mother accountable. She shouldn't have been throwing stuff, period. Now, I do understand that Callie has come out later on and did admit that Karlissa shouldn't have thrown anything. But in this moment right here, she's not being held accountable by her, by Dre, by none of them. So I feel like, yeah, no. And old Christian ladies, exactly. She don't act like an old Christian lady. Okay, she carries herself like she's a young street chick, like she can hang with these young girls. She needs to act her age and stay in her place. This would have never happened to her if she were acting her age, staying in her place, and not jumping up in this. Well, not even jumping up in her, throwing stuff at her. But let's continue. I know a lot of you know this story, but the reason why I wanted to do this video is so that there is a video that shows all of this information in one instead of everyone having to go everywhere. And I wanted to clear the air for those who don't know, because there are a lot of people that still don't know the true story behind what happened between Karlissa and Chrisean. And yes, Chrisean is calm. She's always calm. You barely see her get all riled up, yelling at the top of her lungs. She's always saying, what do you mean? And then she gets quiet. And when she gets quiet, where is there in a onesie? Not a onesie. Yes, Zeus is demonic, but why is he there in a onesie though? I don't know. And this is not how my mother behaves, and she's a Christian woman. Do y'all Christian mamas behave this way? Let me know. Do they?
You squashing it or you starting something else up?
She got her head up for sure. You can't beat somebody's mom and squash it. She needs to
Bro,
squash
what are you
it
talking
after
about?
them hands. Bro.
Like, nigga,
My
nigga was upstairs. My nigga was upstairs.
You wanna call somebody, you know what it is? Because I talk to any nigga, your daddy, your mama, whoever the fuck, bro. This my sister, this my mama. Oh God, like y'all had your way with them because I wasn't here, but that ain't cool, bro. You shouldn't be putting hands on nobody mama in the story, bro.
Let's let the ladies y'all respect talk.
You definitely could have handled things when me and you was having a conversation. You definitely could have handled things that told you, young lady, let me talk to my mom for a minute. We'll include you later. That would have kept tension down. Did you know that she was about to do that?
What you mean?
Did you know she was about to jump on me?
No, not to that extent. No, I didn't think.
But you knew that she was going to hit
I thought you were going to defend yourself. You kind of initiated all the aggressive angerness.
I was arguing with you when she hit me on with a 4-piece on this side. I definitely would have defended myself if I was in that position.
I hear what you're saying.
You obviously see when she came this way while I was talking to you, I immediately was down.
Can we start from the beginning though?
Where would you
we
like to
jumping
start?
in the middle. The first day we walked in,
If you listen to what she
we
said
could have established
after
this.
everything happened, she said, "My dog."
I mean, I agree. It's
So
your
there
house.
was some
No.
What you want to have in your house.
Way before that.
It shouldn't matter what you
talking about
want in
before
his house, because it's his house at the end of the day. Yes, your mom, but at the end of the day, he's a grown man, and this is his home, and
That's
this is his
not how
woman,
things work.
and this is right.
It doesn't
I mean,
matter.
it doesn't.
When you
It does.
have
It
somebody
does, but it
staying at
doesn't.
your house.
When it's your establishment in your place, and you want to have somebody indulge,
You could have just gave me like, "Mom, you need to be out in the week because I got somebody coming in that's not really
yeah, we
appropriate
could have
for other
communicated
people."
that. But when
could've
we
just
walked
gave me
in, you
that.
just jumped straight to it. You didn't.
You walked
But
in
at the end of
with
the day,
her
you know how mommy is though.
Huge
You already know
mad.
she's on go. So I would have definitely separated the two.
I did. We
You
was
didn't separate
bowing
the two.
down to her. We're like, yo, why do you want to fight? She's throwing jars at her.
Why did you take
I'm
her
like,
upstairs?
yo,
You
is
already
that true?
know
Was
Rock
you
on
instigating
go.
her?
So it's
Hell
like,
no.
I didn't even go.
I didn't throw the jar.
He said,
Well,
"Go."
I threw the
wasn't
jar.
even going.
Hey, no,
I threw the jar
quiet.
when
Please
she
be quiet.
said,
We about to
"I
get
was
to
no
it.
kind of mother."
I know she
You
finessed
don't know
Call
jars.
me a
You
bitch.
don't want all that out.
She did not say that.
I threw the jar. Child.
So me and her walked in the house with the dog, because you're saying I could have just easily been like, let's me and my mom have this conversation over here and you stay out of it, right?
I don't want you to leave his side. When we-
You answer.
I don't think that it was her getting put out. I'm sorry. I'm gonna let it play. I'm gonna let it play because I know people get annoyed when I keep interrupting the videos, even though this is a review and we chit chat over here. She was gonna leave. As soon as Rock came in, she was like with the dog. Well, y'all will see. Wait a minute. Was it holy oil in the jar? No, girl. We gonna find out what was in the jar after this. Well, not after this. There's one more video. Then you go find out what was in the jar, and that's gonna make it even more hilarious. Let's continue.
Instantly. Oh, I'm out of here. It's another dog in here. I'm leaving. It's this, it's that, it's this, it's that. I'm kind of being very nonchalant like I am. Okay, cool. You want to leave? Leave. Buy this, that.
I
Bye.
went upstairs. She came and got me back.
No, she
downstairs.
didn't. Wow,
Didn't you
why
come
are you
upstairs
doing
with me,
this?
Rob?
Oh.
Yes, she did. She walked
She
up.
was
Why
defending you.
Mom?
She
Why
was
you tripping?
defending you.
No,
like,
I came as soon as I came in the house.
I'm on it. Just let me defend.
No, we
She
never
was
went upstairs.
defending you like,
That was
yo,
another
why are
day.
you
That
talking
was
to your
the day
mom
she
like
talked about,
this?
but that's not
Why are
what
you
she
telling
said.
her to leave? Why are you telling her to do that?
But then
So I turned on
Answer
her.
the rest.
Yeah, I turned on her. I said, she's talking about your dumb ass. Why you defending her? She want to leave because of you.
Are you serious?
Then that's when the energy went there. She's like,
that's what you ain't fucking with me. You ain't
damn,
fucking
you
with
want to
me. You
leave
right.
because of
That's
me?
when it went left. So you said
listen. So boom. She looking at you like, damn, you want to leave because of me? You like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, see, I told you, don't fuck with her. She crazy like that. She'll turn on you one day and be cool, kumbaya, and this and that. And you like, damn, you start crying and shit. I'm like, why the fuck is you crying?
She did not cry.
I did.
She was crying.
Stop it.
You like, then that's when you turned on me. You was like, you a bitch ass nigga too.
I did say that.
You need to, you do this, you do that. I said, damn,
And
why
that's when she got mad.
So I'm like, damn, why I'm a bitch ass nigga? You like, yeah, your mother's a crackhead, you's a crack baby. You need
I swear to God, you
tell
said
that bitch to make me leave, and you just was like, we're like, damn, like, no, we don't want to make you leave.
So you don't want it.
That's when I start going. That's when I start going. Listen, that's when I start going. All right, just leave. Pack your stuff. Go ahead, leave. Pack your stuff. And I start doing that, and you just went back to her. You grabbed the Gatorade. It wasn't even a jar first. Boom! Fuck that bitch. You tell her to make me leave, and I'm big whoopty whoop from so and so. I'm like, oh damn. Then I'm like, yo, why you throwing stuff? Nobody's even going to that.
Jonathan,
you're like, man, fuck you.
You let people call me bitches. That's okay. But when I hear bitch and I hear that's my daddy,
bitch.
You living here rent free. That's disrespectful, and that's ass whooping time.
After you threw the Gatorade, boom. Then the jar was the last straw. Like, all right, like
it was 2 jars.
Fuck it.
I don't play baseball.
Y'all do y'all thing. You know what the crazy part is? You wanna know the real crazy part?
I was about to say you was about a quarter.
When it was time to fight, she just like didn't fight, and I'm looking like. I'm looking like, damn, you did all of that barking and just played victim, call the police.
You already seen me. You already know what's happening. Don't play like I just did. You know I was talking to you when she started hitting me.
Like you did.
Yes,
you was unaware.
I was calling you that bitch ass nigga.
She was very aware. If you're 50 with little kids outside, you're gonna get into some little kid shit.
If you disrespect me and you're my son, Jonathan, I'm gonna slap the shit out of you every time.
But did she slap the out of him every time? No, she did not. She did not touch her precious Jonathan. Not one time. Okay? But Dre and Callie just smirked. This is sick. If all this is staged. It's not staged. Because this really happened. This really happened. They really fought. I feel like Dre overreacted when he did not know the full story. I do too, but I also feel like in a way he felt obligated to protect and defend his mother and his sister because he feels like Blue didn't. But at the end of the day, there are things that were done that led up to this fight happening. She called her mother a crackhead, and now Blue calls Chrisean a crack baby. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. It sure doesn't. He acts just like her. That's why they don't get along. But Dre and Callie just smirked. This is okay. Old Christian ladies, right? They keep calling her old Christian lady. Oh man, it wasn't disrespectful. It's facts. Exactly. What does Blueface say? The truth could never be a diss. It could never be a diss. Karlissa keep trying to overtalk Blue, but when he starts talking about what she did, whenever she starts, yeah. Karkuku forgot she was living rent-free too. That's why it was so easy to get put out. Exactly. What? It hurts your feelings for her to say you living here rent-free? You are living there rent-free. You were living there rent-free, I mean. He was so disrespectful. He was disrespectful. Karlissa's disrespectful. They're all disrespectful. If you outside, if you're 50 with little kids outside, you're going to get into some little kid stuff. That's exactly what he said. Yes, I get that. They really fought, but the way these two just smirked when Blue was explaining threw me off. I don't know. Exactly right or wrong. Beating some about mama though. Exactly right or wrong. Beating some about mama. Oh yeah. That's right or wrong. You are gonna beat somebody up about your mama, but I'm gonna hold my mama accountable as well. Like I'm gonna let my mama know you was wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? But they're not holding her accountable. So now this is a conversation that he and her have on Crazy in Love season 1.
It's the last time we talked.
We
I
almost done with
really
the
didn't
video,
get to
guys.
say what I wanted to say. What I really wanted to say was that you know me. You know I'm not here to take anything from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your mom. I would never do anything to hurt you or take from you. Whoever said something like that is what generated it to be worse than what it was. And I know you know who I'm talking about.
Okay.
That's not me. You know me. You know what I'm capable of. You know what I'm about.
Mm-hmm.
And you know I will put you before anything in this world, before I take anything from you.
Well, I appreciate it. Built this by myself, so I'm not going to let anybody destroy it. Not you, not her. So I'm going to do what I feel is necessary for my life, my kids, my family.
I totally agree. Because that's exactly how you were treated.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, welcome to the mama's house. Period. I think that. Yeah. This isn't awkward.
Over there is the kid.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, boo. You gonna look me in the eyes? I feel like me and you never really had no beef. We always just had like other people's bullshit that we kind of like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you're a very sweet girl. I feel like you're very misunderstood. And I feel like me and you never really got a chance to like, that's why I was like really hurt that you didn't like, just put like damn, all right, I fuck with Callie, Blue my nigga, like, you know what I mean? And just kind of like, all right, let me like not do this to her mom, you know? Cause I like fucked up our relationship, which was lame as fuck.
Nigga, I reached out to you.
I didn't get no call. I felt like the text message, and even like, it was kind of like you wanted to be transparent, but you was like still covering your ass. That's why I just posted bullshit. Like, this wasn't no real apology, because I didn't feel like, I feel like you was
a for sure apology.
Yeah, you did what your nigga told you to do.
No.
That ass, no cap. I feel like God put the shoe on the other foot. I just wish that you would have gave that courtesy, like, damn, this Blue mama.
I had that courtesy. I just was fed up.
Being a mom, you know, once your little baby chicken leave the nest, you gotta let them fly. So if I want to have 10 women in my house
With me present.
blowing me off all at the same time with you present,
No, sir.
You would have
no,
to
sir. You don't,
either
that's not respect.
exclude
You
yourself.
act, yes, that's exactly what you say. You say, Mom, I got a whole bunch of people coming over that's not gonna fit your description. You should probably get a room tonight. How many times have I said, should I get a room tonight? Should I go to the other house? Because baby mama wasn't feeling right. I should have just made that decision for myself.
You know what's best for you. I'm not your mom.
She does. She does have the most sense of them all.
You got your generation, I got my generation. It's like old school versus new school type thing.
So just bring all the girls home. Say hi to your mama.
You just think mom is exempt. And no, I mean, I'm sure when you was 25,
I would never do that with my parents present.
I done seen you do tons of stuff with your parents.
You my
present.
child.
I've seen you do tons of things with your parents present. Whether it's at my birthday party, whether it's at your birthday party, you've done things that you're telling me not to do with your parents present. Right or wrong. I don't want to get to the details, but
that's your excuse.
I'm not making an excuse
because of how I live.
I'm not making an excuse at all. I just want you to understand me. It's like I give you your understanding, and I tell you where I pick and choose to. You
could have called and said, "I'm bringing 2 girls home, Mom." Yeah, when I was staying at your house,
yeah, you wasn't living with me. You came to drop your daughter off so I could help her out.
My daughter, you mean your sister?
Yeah, your daughter, yes.
You initiated that, though, right?
Yes, I decided to say yes. Come here. I have resources. I offered her a place that I was staying at with a roommate. She went over there, checked it out, and came back, and you guys were not.
We never went there. We didn't even make it to that part, Jonathan.
Exactly. Is it my fault or your guys' fault?
Well, I think it's a combination of both.
No, I think it's definitely your guys' fault because I came into the situation with a lending hand. I didn't come
You never gave the keys, Jonathan. You never gave the keys.
She didn't want to go there.
Yes, we both did. Are you kidding?
Oh, you forgot everything?
She never even got to walk in.
Well, I mean, the world don't stop for you guys.
It doesn't. It absolutely doesn't.
So
but when you had your sister relocate from one place to another.
I didn't have her relocate. You had her relocate. I didn't. I lended a helping hand.
Where?
When I said, hey, okay, you're not feeling your area. You want to try to chase your dreams in Hollywood? That's me coming into the situation, trying to help my family, my mother and my sister. When I said, here, take this money, you and her go get a room.
Take this money, you threw it on the floor. I would never pick up money from off the floor from anyone.
You got so much pride. Why didn't you take your own money?
I'm a woman. I'm not ever picking up $1 off the floor.
So being a woman, you're a woman, right?
I'm never picking up $1 off the floor. Do you see me?
Are you a woman?
Do you see me?
Are you a woman?
I know you know me.
Are you a
woman? I'm not picking up no $1 off no floor. So when you threw it, you knew what time it was.
You gotta stand on that though. You can't say I'm a woman and then go out like a kid.
I called it getting to the respect, letting you know that wasn't the way that was gonna happen.
Okay, so you should have been a woman and
so that's what you felt like that was to control your career?
I'm gonna be a woman, exclude me and my daughters with my own money. We're gonna go get a room.
I'm gonna use your damn money. What you mean? I'm gonna use your money. I'm not gonna fly all the way from Ohio, bring your sister down here and use my money and you said you was doing something. That's not how that works.
Okay. You try to take over, like you try to dictate. You guys get here, you guys just do the mom and sister thing. That situation, y'all just got a problem with the ladies I do, but I don't know.
I don't be picking on people.
That's why I said I feel like you be misunderstood. That's why I don't have no ill will towards you or no animosity.
I feel like you was put on the spot to do that because
I had to. Like the fuck, that's my mom. I'm sure anybody would did that shit. It just sucks that like real couldn't recognize real type shit and blue let these niggas do bullshit. You know what I mean?
He childish as fuck. So
what you say?
He's childish as fuck. I don't know.
Yeah, I ain't doing Dukes no more. Y'all good?
That's family.
I think he really like fuck with you. I think he be fucking with you to motivate you.
He fuck with me. I just feel like we just want not the same thing. Like
as far as like relationship wise?
Yeah. So me, I'm not the person to force shit on a person.
Besides the bullshit that you got going on, like I really see like the love in you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that need to rub on him a little bit.
No, it was at first.
It was working.
He was cool. You was happy. Your mom was happy. I was cool. Like we was all chilling. That's what I'm saying. Like out of nowhere, I came home. Your mother wasn't chilling no more. Like, oh.
She literally just did that shit last week. Was in my house like stomping. You need to like, girl. It's 4 a.m. Like
that shit came out of nowhere.
It's gonna happen again. So I need you to learn. You gonna have to be if you're gonna be. That
just made me put my wall up like a shell. Like I just don't know nobody.
Like you don't want to fuck with her no more, or you just
I'm just putting your mom in that trust factor. Like my mom, she kind of like would use whatever you tell her like against you.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're gonna be sis, we're gonna have you can't beat her up again because there's gonna be some more bullshit. Like,
I didn't even do that for real. Like, I didn't even want to do that for real.
You just gotta be able to, like, when she get in her
That
ways,
was
she
just
gonna
an
be in her
evil
ways
ass
again.
moment. I don't know.
I could never be like the way you are. You have a husband, you have a boyfriend, you know what I do? Hey, nice to meet you. Y'all have fun, dude. I turn my back. I'm not trying to be all up in the mix. Like, what are you doing with my mom over there? Oh, she was just with him the other day. Why you with him? Like,
Don't make it
childish.
Like that.
That's how it is. That's how it is. That's how you do it. You
I
be
was
all
having
up.
a conversation with you.
Everything that you got going wrong with you is because of you.
Hey.
Not because of me, not because of her, because of you. It all comes 360. I don't know why you think you just exempt and you just special and you're very special. Don't get it messed up. You my mom and everything, but I'm saying,
just said you ain't got no remorse and you don't care.
Nah, I'm not saying like that.
I'm leaving here with that. Like,
I'm saying, like, I feel like I'm more mature than you.
If you were more mature than me, we wouldn't be here right now.
Love you to death. Love your daughter, my sister.
Why you keep calling her my daughter?
Because she's your daughter. She's gonna go crazy for you, and you're not the best person to go crazy for just because you're not. Like, if you had an army, you would be a terrible army leader because you would just lead your soldiers into just bullshit every time. You're my mother. I love you, mother, but just not my type of woman, I guess. You're just not my type of lady.
At this point, you're not my type of son.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, we're not on the same page at all. I'll see you when I see you.
Enjoy your date.
Hit me when you hit me.
Enjoy your date.
I love you. All right.
Did he or did he not tell her the truth? I feel like I'm more mature than you. You're not my type of lady. Now, I don't want to go to the interview where he was like, F that lady. I'm trying to save that because we are going to go into Blue and his mother's relationship because it explains a lot about him and it speaks volumes to the things that men deal with and how what we see ends up developing. But he definitely I wish my child would tell me you're not my type of woman. First of all, I'm not supposed to be your type of woman, but I'm your mother. Okay, so let's keep cute. But I also would not be doing the types of things that she has done. You know, I wouldn't be all in my kids' business. I wouldn't be all online, even if I was in my kids' business. Okay. I wouldn't be all online disclosing their information. Right. It felt like a breakup scene, like he was breaking up with his mom. Like, you know, hey, I love you, but we're done. I don't want to deal with you. I kind of feel sorry for Blue now that I'm seeing how he was raised has some effect on him, but he is a grown man and you have to rise above that and don't repeat the cycle. Yes, Blue is the baby. And you know, Dre has spoken about how he's had a different upbringing than Dre did, how she basically spoiled and pampered Blue. He tripped me out when he said she gonna leave me straight down. I couldn't help but to chuckle because I'm like, damn, who says that? Sabrina, you not gonna get me to get up here and act up this morning. I said I was gonna behave myself on this good sunrise. Don't feel sorry for him. Listen, heavy on the mommy daddy issues. Yes. Oh my goodness. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there yet. He grown and knows what he's doing. I agree. His mom is out of pocket for how she trying to control him at his age. Exactly. Hey, sissy. They do say the most men marry someone that reminds them of their mom or has qualities that their mom does. Right. And the same thing with women. Going back on this, you see how both of their families can be their biggest. Yazzie, you get it. Yazzie, you get it. Because yesterday we looked at Chrisean family. Today we looking at his. You see it. We just witnessed the son and mom breaking up. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. He has told her several times to relax on social media, and she doesn't listen. So that's why he doesn't deal with her. I'm just not that into you, mom. I saw that Ruby video about Blue's daddy. Yes, he outside in Miami looking for a hoochie daddy. Let me stop. That was not nice. I try to be nice. I'm sorry. Okay, so we're gonna watch the no jumper video where he gives a clear account of what happened. Okay, he gives a clear account. So let's get into that video. Let's sip on this Hennessy. Heavy on the Henny this morning. Oh, wait a minute. I was sitting here. Why y'all ain't tell me? Why y'all ain't tell me that I ain't put the video up on the stage? Y'all know I'm good for that. Y'all know I'm good for that. Okay, so here we go. This is the video.
Happened the day of the fight between Rock and your mom, and then your sister and the husband, and all of that.
So me and Rocka came from. She had just got out of jail. We came home. She had the dog. I already had 2 Rottweilers that my mom bought herself, her idea to protect the house.
Because y'all had your house just got broken into.
Yeah, exactly. So the dog run in. I'm on. Oh no, I'm out of here. I'm quitting the restaurant. I'm moving out. I'm done. There's too many dogs in here.
Can y'all see in here now? Or is it lagging? Is the chat lagging? Maybe I'm getting the chats late. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like, yep. And the video not up. Y'all know I'm good for that. Y'all know I am good for that. Okay, y'all can hear. All right, let's continue.
I said, like, huh? Like, the dog just came here. Nobody established if the dog was staying, leaving. If she was staying or leaving, nothing was established. So it was kind of like a breaking point. Like, okay, I get it. You're using this as an excuse for that. So I'm like, okay, that's cool. I think you should go upstairs and start packing and tell your husband, and we'll do it when. So I'm the type of person, like, I notice when I get too calm with people and I just speak directly, they get offended, or like it seems like I'm being smart, but I'm very transparent. So I'm like, you know what, you should just go upstairs, pack, get your husband up, tell him, and go. So she went like, oh no, you gotta I need this, I'm not leaving, I need a month to stay, I need this and I need that. And I said, all right, that's cool.
You need that 30-day notice.
Yeah. I'm like, all right, cool, that's fine. We'll win. But I guess me being so nonchalant, it's kind of like, you know how women are. You're not gonna fight for me, so they want to turn up more. Woman, if you don't fight for a woman, she's gonna turn up.
Yeah, you just gonna let me go, nigga?
Yeah, you just gonna let me walk out.
Hold up. I was just playing. Hold up.
So it's one of those. But it's my mama, so I'm trying to give her like full, like, okay, you're ready to tap out, like, fine. So the more I was doing that, the more she started turning up. Then she just like. Rock start taking her side, like, don't talk to your mom like that. You should tell her this and that. And I'm like, no, she wants to leave. Go, pack your bags.
She ain't got no motherfucking room to tell anybody how to
Exactly,
talk
right?
to any motherfucker.
That's the sad part. So she's like, no, don't talk to her. Like, so I'm like, yo, while you're defending this lady, she wants to leave because you're here with the dog. Instantly changed. Is that true, Karlissa? I thought you was family. You took me to my rehearsal. You gave me $20. We went viral. We did a video. What do you want? I said, nope. She's an evil motherfucker. You see? She's going to play nice with you and smut you out tomorrow. So she just instantly started crying like, well, I can't believe it. And then my mom just started going harder. Like, your mother's a crackhead. That's why it's not working out. This and that. This and that. I'm like, damn. And then she called me a bitch. You a bitch ass nigga.
Your mama?
My mama called me a bitch. I said, damn. I said, okay.
I'm out of here.
Yeah, like I don't know how to react to that.
Hey, bro, me neither. I'd have just been like, you know what?
No, that's what I did. So I just retreat. I'm like, damn,
I'm out this motherfucker.
That's crazy.
That's your mama at that point, my nigga. Yeah, we ain't thinking nothing.
I'm
That's your mama,
turn
my
up
nigga.
like it's her.
Facts.
So I'm like, damn, I'm a bitch, mom. It's me. No, we'll win. So she threw something at Rock. I was like, damn, she really stooping down to this level tonight. Like, this is her boiling point. So she threw something.
She crashed.
Yeah, she crashed. So she threw something at Rock. I was like, damn, all right, cool. We done. Like, I just kept telling her, like, go upstairs, pack your things, and just go. Like, get your husband, go. So she like, whoopty would win, threw something else. I said, Mom, if you throw one more thing at this lady, I have, I'm a fair person. I'm not biased to if you're my mom, if you're my girl. If I'm a hold court on you, you're gonna be a suspect in the case. You feel me? Like, it's not
You're
gonna
holding
be
everybody accountable.
Exactly. I'm holding you accountable. I said, Mom, look, I understand you're upset right now, but if you throw one more thing at her, I'm gonna have to let her get you. Like, you're not gonna like Debo us for no reason. We're kissing your ass. We're saying, all right, I'm a bitch. Her mother's a crackhead. You're good. Great. Go pack your things and leave. Right. So Wooty will win. She just kept going. I'll beat this bitch up. Wooty will win. She grabbed a glass jar of weed in it, threw at her. Boom. Said, all right, Rock, get her. So
you let
the crazy part
Rock,
is
you let Rock get on your mama.
For sure. I'm cutthroat, bro. If I'm holding court, if you're not holding yourself to this standard, I'm not gonna hold you there, right? As my mom, I feel like it should have never went that far. That much dialect should have never been shared. Nobody should have been offended. I shouldn't have been a bitch. Her mother shouldn't have been a crackhead. This is like, why you like,
I feel like, bro, we didn't even get like the time we needed with you today, bro. This whole shit exploded like out of nowhere, and I'm like, why did we have to? We had every security in the building. Hey, man, shout out to the first responders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The first responders.
My niggas.
Bro.
He said, where y'all security?
Y'all bullshit security late.
Hey, no.
So I agree with you. I absolutely can't stand Sharp. I really wish that we could have gotten that interview elsewhere, but that was the interview I seen. Now, I'm looking at some of your comments. I am, but I wanted everyone to hear, because not everyone is commenting, but there's people watching. So I wanted everyone to be able to hear him give the calm account. Now you've gotten all the versions of the story that came out. Okay. You got Chrisean on the floor, drunk, him coaching her to say, yes, she was the one that hit them because they were trying to press charges on him. You got the conversation, the altercation with the family, talking about it. You got the one-on-one conversations that were had, which I feel like out of those two conversations between Karlissa and Blue and Callie and Chrisean, I feel like the one between Callie and Chrisean was, more leveled. I feel like with Karlissa and Blue, it was more like a power struggle in the dynamics, because she's saying, I'm your mother, so I'm supposed to get this certain amount of grace and I should be allowed to, and he said, no, you're not allowed to. Bop, 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 bop. She thinks it's okay for her to do the things that she does, but it's not okay. And this actually shows you just how screwed up his family is too. But is Sharp the dude that is doing this interview? I'm not very fond of him. He gives me cringe. Yes, Sharp was the one that was giving that's their word. Whoop de whoop wham. It's like their way of getting through the story. Sharp is like, I think he's an ex-pimp or something like that, but that interview is very cringe. That was not one of the better interviews. I think that was one of the worst interviews ever. But before I go in, let's go over here, because it seems that there might be some information that we all need, because I think we have inserted a new player into the game. Let me see if I could pull her up really quickly. I don't know how y'all gonna feel about this one. Oh God. Okay, y'all ready? All right. So we know about this video right here. This was actually, it looks like Tessa's children. So Chrisean was with Tessa. And then Tessa posted this 12 hours ago. And this, Chrisean, Tifa, and her. But then she posted this. Anybody in the comments want to take a guess as to who this is? I'll give y'all a few minutes. Take a wild guess. I'm gonna give it a few because I know that the chat goes a little slow. It's a little delayed. I just want her to stay in her peace. She's sick of them all. She's washing her hands. Yes. I just want her to stay in her peace and deliverance and heal. We can see that she is under a storm. Cancel culture. Pray for her and Junior. Yes. Ding, ding, no, no, ding, 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 ding. Chastity. I don't know if Chastity is home, but it said touchdown. I'm not sure which side of the fence Chastity is going to go on. But Chastity is also one of the ones that has been named. I don't know. I did show y'all. Okay. So Chastity is one of the ones that have been named by Tristan and by China as one of the ones that you ain't even let me get to it, girl. Yes. That's whose boyfriend Tifa is with, or ex-boyfriend Tifa is with now. Child. Chastity was in jail for distribution of illegal substances. Look at me using proper terminology. Don't ask me why I know that. Anyway, Chastity is about to speak on Tifa with her man, and I bet you she's sliding with Chrisean. Let's see. Is she still in New York? Because I know she was in New York last night. But is she still in New York? Let's find out. I feel like no, I'm not gonna say that because then y'all gonna know how. But then again, y'all have already probably figured out I'm up there in age. But it reminds me of the Tootsie Pop owl. Let's find out. A 1, a 2, a 3. Trying to see if anyone else has posted anything about this. Because Tifa hasn't posted anything, said anything since the whole exposure. Okay. She's been just posting her fan stuff. I feel like it's good that she's been quiet And I think that the hope is everybody be quiet so that it goes away. But this is not going to go away. Okay. Let's see. No. So Terrain is spending time in prayer, posting her Bible stuff. I actually like her Bible. And I think she may have said what her Bible is. Like, I like this. I like this. And I think this is the Bible that she gave Chrisean that she was using on her live. Now, let's
remember
see.
when she was on Prince Live and she used to talk all that shit talking about we was lying, this is in the third one.
Let's see if she's posted any updates since last night. She has not. Story is no longer available. So I guess, all right. She took down. Did she take it down? Let's give a little refresh and see. Okay, no. Let's see. So that was her with Tessa's kids. So last night we know that she was in Manhattan. She was up here in NYC. And she was at the studio and she's recording. I know she was also talking about a video, but she showed this and I love I think that is so dope. And I'm so glad that her fans sent that to her because at the end of the day, that is something that I feel like she needed to see. She needed in that moment to give her that motivation to keep on going. But I am curious as to how this is going to play out. And Tasiki can't manipulate Chrisean when Chastity is home. Welcome home, Chastity. Yes, welcome home to her. China was waiting on that touchdown from Chastity. I know. Right. Bet she was talking about Rock all week. Listen, Chastity, PD, and Rock was the babies. That's the sister she tight with and trusts. Yeah. Yeah. What you miss? I think Chastity is home because Tessa posted a picture and said touchdown with Chastity's IG tagged. So I think she's home. You think Chrisean is chatting it up with Chastity? They all doing time, not for the right reasons, like touching on them. But go ahead. What you said. Listen. So for the next, I'm going to say 30 minutes, I'm going to open up the panel. Y'all can come up and say how you feel, what you think. Are any of my admins in here right now? Are my mods? Where's my wrenches? Because if I don't have any wrenches in here right now, that shows me that I need more wrenches. I need this set to subscriber only. So let me go on. I tagged you in a video on Insta. Okay. I just saw. Okay. I tagged you. Okay. So yeah, I don't see any wrenches in here. So let me see who is in here. All right. Natasha. Natasha has a wrench. Boss Lady J, you have a wrench. So, Boss Lady J or Natasha, one of you make the chat subscriber only, please. because I'm now opening up the floor for people to you're a mod. So next to your name you have a wrench. You're a modifier. You're a mod. So if you could make it subscriber only in the chat, and they have to have been in the chat for 20 minutes. What are you asking? Why? Yvette, are you asking why I'm asking it to go to subscriber only? And we love you being here with us. You miss out a lot. What'd you miss out on? Mystical Pisces. What'd you miss out on? Oh, you're asking why? Okay, because I don't want anyone that is not. I don't want trolls in here coming up. Hey, Simone. Good morning.
Hey, good morning.
And how are you?
I am so blessed.
Yes.
You know, got up smiling this morning after I saw them video of Chrisean in the studio looking happy. I'm happy.
Absolutely.
You know, but I have one point to make. They keep saying Tashiki was small, but nobody is saying she's 7 years older than Chrisean.
Right.
And with her being 7 years older than Chrisean remembers everything. Doesn't that put Chrisean like 6 or 7?
Yes. If she we don't know the age that this actually happened at, but we know that she's like 6, 7 years older than Chrisean right now.
No,
So
what I'm saying is for Chrisean to be able to remember so clearly, she wasn't 3 years old. So Tashiki sure wasn't 10.
Right.
So I'm putting her at 6, 7.
More than likely, yeah.
That make her a teenager.
Right.
Because everybody just going off. Nobody say, oh, she only 7. She only 7 years older than her. But when did it happen? Did it happen when she was 10? Did it happen when she was 8, 7, 9?
You make a valid point.
You know? So that's where I'm at.
And I agree with you. I thank you for sharing that, because you're right. We know that Chrisean had to have been old enough to remember what happened, which means that Tifa was old enough to know better by the time it came around to Chrisean, and she shouldn't have been still playing house.
That Chrisean was able to refuse advances.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's where I'm at. Another thing is essay only apply to people that you like. We don't like you, so your allegation is not true. And as for what's his name, the nephew,
Tristan.
Let us put it that Tashiki is maybe 2 years older than her. He said 5 of them. How old were they?
Oh, they were older, because you got to think, okay, so if Tifa is 30 now, then the brother Mookie was 32, which means he's about 33. So he's about 2 to 3 years older than Tasiki is. And then, the rest of them, they go up. They don't go down. Now, that's the whole that's the thing that's scary, because you can say for her, oh, she was a kid, she didn't know any better. Like, you can't get away with that, but that's the thing that people are looking at. But what they're forgetting is the other 4 that he mentioned are older.
Okay.
So they definitely knew better.
I don't know if you see the live when he said, oh, they were playing real out. They would just come in and kiss in front. They had
Right.
real relationship. And I think that's why the brother lashed out, because he don't want Chrisean to go there.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Hold on
I'm
one
trying.
second. I want to acknowledge that Natasha and Tammy are up on the stage as well. Welcome, ladies.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm sorry. Hi, Miss Simone. Don't mind me, but
Hey.
I want to gang bang on breakfast right now. So
Welcome everybody.
I'm a little excited. My heart kind of skipped a beat when everybody was just saying Chastity's home. I feel like Chrisean was at Tessa's house last night. Tessa was the first one to post it. So Tessa knew Chastity was coming home. I think Chrisean and Chastity already had a conversation. And I really think this little family dynamic, we about to have all my children 2023 all over the internet, because this family right here.
Talk about it.
Which one,
Girl,
please,
it is
Chastity?
so much drama, so much turmoil, so much jealousy.
Now,
so much
Chastity,
envy.
Simone is asking who Chastity. Chastity is the sister that's right above Chrisean and in between her and Tifa. Chastity was in jail. So it looks like she's been released from jail today. So yeah.
And Chastity, Tifa also stole Chastity's boyfriend. Supposedly. Allegedly.
Oh my God. Chrisean show. Chrisean show that's coming out gonna be banging.
But on a serious note, I hope that maybe it actually gets quiet, because if you notice, everybody that was talking mess, giving threats, nobody's really saying anything. And they haven't really been saying anything since yesterday. So I really think that Chastity might be the nail in the coffin to actually calm the storm. Maybe
because she got her own storm.
Yeah.
No, you know what? Let me tell you something. Even though China flip flop and shit, you saw that live where China call her out and say, "You want to fight? I'm coming."
Oh, yeah, China says she's gonna be there this weekend. She did
China
say
always
that.
gonna be somewhere and not be there.
She's gonna be in Baltimore this weekend. That's what she's now. That's what she said. Hopefully, that's what happens and she goes. But this is what I mean. This is like a soap opera drama, for real.
That's what
Hey, Ladybug.
They scared of China too. You know that, right?
I just got one thing to say.
Okay.
I just wanted to say that Chastity was one of the 5 that he mentioned. So he mentioned Tessa, he mentioned Tifa, he mentioned Chastity, he mentioned Mookie, and he mentioned Eugene out of the 5 that touched him.
Yes. So that's why I said this is a lot of dynamic that is about to happen, because you've got China and Tristan with this allegation against Chastity. You've got Chastity with the beef with Tifa about the ex-boyfriend. Then you got Chrisean and Tifa already beefing. This is why I said I don't know how I feel about this, because this is about to
it's about to go down.
Well, I kind of figured something was going. Let me just say this, y'all. I'm from Baltimore. Let me just get that all out the way now. Let me just go and get that on out the way. So when I don't know if y'all watched the show, when she had this show Crazy on Love, and all her family came out to see her, right? Just a few of them had came out to see her, and you see how Tifa was trying to console her, but Rock really didn't want her to console her. That's why she
Right.
kept running from her, like, leave me alone. She wanted to talk to her older sister, and she wanted to deal with the mama. She didn't want to deal with Tifa because it's it's underlying tension, and part of it's hard to, I really don't want to say it, but there's an old saying in Baltimore. They all, and I look. My grandmother used to say, excuse me if I'm ignorant to anybody. Don't want to defend anybody, but they used to always say the reason why we have so many Down syndrome kids is because everybody has incest in their family. But when we grow up, it's one of them things you can never talk about anything that happened in a house. You can't go out there. You better not say nothing. I don't care if your mama is in there 30. You can't say nothing, So, Chrisean and her family is kind of like that. It's like, yo, I really don't fuck with you because of what you did, but you my sister, and I'm trying to put you on. But when Tifa got on there and was talking about Chrisean and that Natalie situation, that sparked fires, because she like, I'm already mad at you because I'm trying to put you on, but I really don't want to. Then you was trying to fight me in the house. Then I be trying to talk to you, and you be trying to be all sly and slick and think I'm not gonna get smart back because you my oldest sister. And then she got a video when she first started telling y'all about how she felt about Tifa, but she felt like all her other siblings was involved in their families and got to survive, and they ain't got time for Rock. She said, and then you got Chastity, who just went to jail. So she said she gonna be gone for I don't know how long. So the only person I got is Tessa, is Tifa and Petey. If you ever notice, she always with Petey because she's been a protector of Petey since they was little.
Yes.
So they all split up. They all got, I rock with this one. It's 12 of them. So everybody got their one that they connected to. And Rock is connected to her sister and to Petey. And for her sister to do that, that hurt her. And she's like, if it's just me that think you a certain type of way, why Petey left too? Why Petey leave? Petey don't have a problem with nobody, but why Petey leave?
Right.
So it's a lot.
Gym Lifestyle. No, that was Tessa. That was Tessa that was with her in the pool. That wasn't Terrain. But I do see that as of late, she has been with Terrain a lot. I don't see Tessa. So I don't know what's going on there, but Tessa did post her. She was at Tessa's house. I guess those were Tessa's kids in the video because she added her in it. So she is kind of with the older siblings now. But I do feel like in this dynamic, that's got to be kind of strange at the same time for you, because you have, you have this going on with the eldest sibling, China, and her son, and it's the older siblings, and it's this one did this to me, and then what was going on in the house, we don't know what else was going on in the house that everybody knows, that everybody's seen, that they've gone through. We don't know all of that, but I just know that that's a lot going on for one family. And just to piggyback off what you said, Lady Bug Brown, that's in everybody's household. I think that's just something that we grew up with. What goes on in this house stays in this house. But I did hear that. I live in New York, but I did hear that about Baltimore, that people, some incest stuff goes on in Baltimore, but you hear things, you're not from there, so you don't know, you just hear stuff. But
listen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm Caribbean, and that's the same thing with Caribbean households too. And I'm from New York. Like, it's the same thing. It's really sad because a lot of things go on, and you hold a lot of resentment. Like, I'm a survivor of it, and the two people that should have knew, nobody wanted to tell them because we got to protect the family, and I don't want nothing to happen to my child or my nephew, or so I mean, it's something that us as a whole, as the Black community, needs to really address and really get rid of that stigma, because that's a generational curse embedded in us. And the other night when you was talking about the Ruth shredders, I believe that too. Like generational curses end up in your DNA,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go hard to like break them. And even the littlest thing is a generational curse. And I celebrate when I break mine. Like me, my mother, my grandmother, we're all 17 years apart. Me and my daughter is 19 years apart. My daughter is 23 without a kid. And it might not seem like a milestone to nobody else, but for my family, I'm proud of that.
Same over here. My daughter's 24, no kids. My son is 29, no kids. That was a you know, a early thing that
DoorDash order something at the end.
So I want to say, hey, Antoinette. Antoinette is up here. Natasha, did you want
I'm
to say
trying to get
something?
to it. Hold on. So I said something something at the end. Damn.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Good
Oh, just can hear
morning.
me.
No, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Uh-oh.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You talking to me?
Yes, you, Natasha.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I
Tasha
apologize.
girl.
Good morning, everyone. I'm sorry. I'm a little nervous. This is my first time being on here. So
Take a deep breath.
Don't be
and
nervous.
let it out.
Good.
Don't be nervous.
Well, I just want to say is my heart goes out to Chrisean and her brother Tristan. I know that's very hard for anyone to come out with that in the beginning.
Yeah. Well, Tristan is her nephew, but
I
yeah.
mean, uncle.
Yeah, it is hard.
And I mean her nephew. I apologize. And I just feel so bad for her because when I first saw her, this was about 2 months ago. I didn't know who she was, nor Blueface was.
Mm-hmm.
And my sister had told me to watch the show and to watch Baddies East and West or whatever. I mean East and West and South. Again, I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
You're good.
But when I first watched the show, the first episode, and this is my hand of God, the first episode, I called my sister and I told her, I said, you know what? This man is good. He's such a manipulator. And I started feeling bad for her the first episode. And it just got me. Like stuck onto her, like as if she was my daughter. I'm 51 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a daughter that's 32 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, when you see somebody that's like that,
Take a deep breath. It's
that
okay.
treats a woman like that,
Mm-hmm.
if she's very vulnerable. You could tell something was wrong. You could tell that she had something in her past, but she was just too clingy to him.
Yeah. She felt like he was her savior because
She
he brought
felt
her
like
from that life. Yeah.
I felt like she needed him to love her. He was exactly, and
It's okay.
I don't know, it was just something about her that drew her. And as long as the show went on, showed me that he was.
Is your Wi-Fi cutting in and out, or
I'm
are
sorry,
you?
something is wrong with my microphone or my computer or whatever. But that's why I'm having this long, like it's a gap in between when I'm speaking.
Okay.
I believe so. So when I watched the show, like I said, when I watched the whole show and I went to the second season because now I'm drawn to her. I'm watching it. I'm like obsessed with her. So when I watched the season, I just felt like when I watched the second season, I was like, okay, I see a difference now. It was like she was waking up. It was like she saw her worth. And he was still like trying to bring her down, but she was still she still manipulate her, trying to make her feel bad, trying to make her feel like she was nothing. And she studied telling him if he's telling her, if it wasn't for me, you would be nobody, basically. And she's telling him, if it wasn't you, it would have been somebody else. This is what God had planned for me.
Mm-hmm.
And he was just, you could tell that he just wanted to keep her there because he knew that he would be nothing without her. He knew that. Now, I'm not going to say this. I'm going to say this, and a lot of people might be mad, might get upset about what I'm about to say. But I truly believe he loves her. And I believe that he don't know how to love. He don't know how to show love, I should say that. He's so used to being whatever that he finally met somebody that is the same as him because they're both the same. And she shows him so much affection that he never got when he was a child. Like you said last night, you could see the difference in between the two affections that he showed for her and Jaden. It's like a whole complete different world. It's like totally different. And when they're on stage, it's different. When they're holding hands, they're hugging, he brings her to him.
Mm-hmm.
She brings him to her. They hugging each other. They doing whatever. But I just want to say that, I'm gonna get off because I have to get ready for work. But I just want to say that I just feel bad for her. I feel bad for the nephew. I just want I just hope that she don't get back with him because he's no good for her. He's really not.
Absolutely, I agree.
Basically,
with you.
that's it. And maybe next time I'll be a little better on the mic.
It's okay. Listen, you did good. It was your first time. You got that nervous jitter out. So next time you come up here, you'll be nice and ready.
Miss Hennessy.
Yes, ma'am.
This ladybug, I want to
Thank
piggyback
you.
off of the young lady when she was talking about Blueface, like when Blueface was not feeling love, right? My take on that is that Blueface got this animosity towards his mom. So that animosity he takes out to women. So he's not going to show them love because he don't got love for his own mama. And then on Rock's side, all she wants is love and a family. You get what I'm saying? That's all she's ever wanted, was somebody to love her, even though she got 12 siblings, a mom, and a stepdad. She just met her real dad. You know what I mean? But all she ever wanted was for somebody to love her. You know what I'm saying? Unconditionally, without wanting something from her, without her having to do something. That young lady slept from pillow to post. Her and her brother. They didn't even stay at home or at their foster. They always made sure that they was together, or she always made sure that they was together. And they slept over friends' houses. You know, from she played football, he played football. They stayed over their friends' houses at night. You get what I'm saying? They never wanted to go home. Ever. So, you know, it's two people that got two traumas that's being brought together. He don't know how to love because of his mama. And he got resentment to his mom. So every female that he get with, he's gonna be a narcissist too. He wants to control them. He wants them to be a certain type of way because how he's seen his mama. He don't want nobody to be like that. I get it. I absolutely get it. But he's an asshole at the end of the day. He's still an asshole.
I totally agree
Still
with
an
you.
asshole. Still.
I agree.
I tell everybody, I talk about it. I said, I have grace. I have grace for Chrisean. I don't care what it is that she's going through. Everything that she's going through right now is a reflection of what she grew up, and she's trying to change who she is. And for me being from Baltimore, and I understand the dynamic, the street dynamic, the family dynamic, the haters, the surviving. When you have to really survive. I don't care. You have to survive. You get what I'm saying? And that's and when you get out of Baltimore, that's a big thing. You could be going to New Jersey, you can be going to Atlanta, but when you move out of Baltimore, that's a big achievement. Let me just say that to anybody. It is an achievement to get out of Baltimore.
Yes, and I think that's
Just
how it
my
is for
take.
a
I
lot
got
of
grace
people.
for the little homie.
And you can see that when she goes back home, the love that she gets, it's like everybody is happy and proud that she made it out. Like, you know, Chrisean got
Yep.
massive amounts of love in Baltimore, and we can see that. Tifa don't have the same love in Baltimore that Chrisean has.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's because they see her all the time. Maybe it's because they aren't really, you know, who knows? But she doesn't have the same Antoinette, you've been quiet, girl.
Yeah, I'm working at the same time. But I just wanted to say, in regards to the whole SA situation, everybody keeps saying that why she's speaking out now, she's just trying to cover her own ass. And I sent you a video last night, and it was of her 2 years ago. She was talking to Jay, and every time she wanted to say it, she said, I don't want to put out my family business. I don't want to say it. I'm not going to say it because I'm not going to put you on blast. She said it in multiple occasions. She even brought up, like, why is Petey not with you? Because we know who you are.
Well, you know what? The funny thing is that video, I don't know who was in here. Was it yesterday when we went through the family? I think it was yesterday. I showed that video yesterday, and it seems like that video is growing legs and going viral now.
Yeah, everybody is showing that video.
Yeah, it was yesterday morning I played that video, right? Yeah, and then everybody is now this video. I don't know. I think some of y'all T pages up in here all sipping on some Hennessy and not saying nothing, and it's cool. But you know, just give credit where credit is due, guys, because you know. But yeah, we watched that video yesterday where she was like very angered at the fact that Petey is living with somebody down the street. He was down the street from her house, and she's like, why isn't he living with you? Because he knows. And it was just like when she was saying that, I'm thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud. I was thinking to myself, like, what does he know? Yeah. What does he know? Like, what are y'all not, you know, but you can always tell that when Chrisean is talking, it's like there's more to the story that she's not telling.
She's not telling because she's not the type to put her family business out on blast. And she said that on multiple occasions. You have to poke her. The first time we've ever seen her go viral on social media was when she was on, I think it was Blue Girls Club, and that big girl came up to her up the stairs and fucked with her. And she kept poking her and poking her and poking her and poking her. And all Chrisean did was sit there and listen, just like with Persuasion, poked and poked and poked and poked. And she expected not to get mopped up. And that's where the shock comes from, because nobody expects this quiet, meek person that was sitting there minding her business. Just like when Natalie, the first episode of Baddies, she pulled her earphone out of her ear. Chrisean was minding her business. That's why when people be like, oh, well, Natalie contributed. Natalie didn't do nothing. She was against Chrisean. She only showed up for Chrisean when she needed the clout, even though she said she doesn't chase the clout. Yeah, no, you need Chrisean for the clout. That's what you need.
Exactly.
So, that's just my opinion on everything. I just feel like everybody's full of SHIT and everybody lies and makes it seem like, oh, and I've heard several people say, Chrisean, you are the clout. You are the clout. Now she's a clout chaser all of a sudden.
Right. We heard that yesterday. Mookie said she was the clout. Tifa said she was the clout. Natalie has said she was the clout. Like, everybody has acknowledged that she's the clout, except for Blue. He will not admit that she's the clout, even though we know she is. But all of these people have now begun
Chrisean
to spin
can
the
make it
narrative.
without. She can make it without Natalie. She can make it without Zeus. She can make it without Patty. She can make it without Blueface. She can make it. I just believe that her life has been ordained. You know, like everybody life is written out for them. You get what I'm saying? Everybody life is written. It's from the beginning. It's to the end. It's all written out. But you know, sometimes people are touched a little bit more. I would say. I think that she has that calling on her life, that touch on her life because of the trauma that she's been through. You get what I'm saying? So I feel as though she's going to succeed. It's going to happen. You know, and it's going to happen. It don't have to be with Big Chin. You get what I'm saying? And it ain't with Al. You know what I mean? And she don't need her sister. Her sister was out way before Chrisean, and she still ain't got picked up. You know why? Karma. Because you ain't living.
Absolutely.
$1 million in 3 years.
Absolutely.
So, I feel like that's just, you know, and Tifa try to go after her, and Chrisean like, come on, and I be giving you grace. I done forgave you, and I still forgive you, but I just want you to leave me alone. Like, come on, just stop.
Yeah.
Just leave me alone.
Absolutely. I mean, I think that would be the best thing for her, is for this separation to continue to happen. The more distance she puts between him and her, the more clear she can become and step back into who she was. Because I feel like she lost herself. I feel like she lost who she was, because you could see when you do comparisons, and maybe, you know, maybe we'll do that another day, but y'all could do that on your free time. Go back and look at her on Ultimate Tag. See that determination, that drive, that that spunk in her, and then look at how it's changed. Even not just being with Blue. Okay, let's be fair. It's not just her being with Blue. Look from that moment to when she first showed up in Cali. Hell, go back to the video that I posted about Chrisean Speaks Out after the Ronnie video. Compare the Ultimate Tag to that video.
Yeah.
Then compare it to her in the Blue Girls Club. Then compare it to her now, and see how along the way other things have happened. And you got to think between there to California, because Ronnie was with her when she was at the Ultimate Tag, because he was in the audience. I remember seeing him in the audience. There was that situation that happened where he had to unalive somebody to protect her. So she watched that happen in front of her face. Watching something like that changes you. It does something to you. And then from there, it was like she's just been running. She's been running. To me, it looks like she's just been running from all of that. And Blue offered her a way out of it. But she ended up in another trap. So now she's trying to find her way on her own. I just feel like she needs to.
She absolutely did. She ran.
I think she just needs to be by herself. Divine Soldier, she has to click the link. Let me put the link down here. And guys, I'm only going to be up here for a couple of more minutes, maybe 10 more minutes, and then I'm going to have to go. I got to get myself prepared. I got to go do them 40 hours in 3 days. I'm going to miss y'all, but I'm going to be at work. Hey, Spiritualist 444.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, girl.
So I'm from Baltimore too, and Lord knows it's definitely a task here trying to get out. But as far as them, I feel like they emotional trauma bonding. Like I feel like that's what they're doing, and
Absolutely.
it's giving like they're bringing each other down. And the more family members that have a story to tell, the more I feel like they're using their storylines to, off of Krishan. They know now
Mm-hmm.
that since Krishan is, the money maker, that we all have a story to tell now. Now everybody doesn't mind that they were touched on or allegedly. Or everybody's willing to out themselves just to get a piece of the pie. And it's just really sad because as you can say, like Krishan is really, really trying to, break her generational curse, but they will not allow her to do that because she's running back to the same thing that all she knows is
She really
toxicity.
is trying.
Mm-hmm. And I think those of us who recognize where she's at, what she's been
But that's
through,
what she
where she's
used to.
going, I think all of us see that she's trying. So that's why people will say, well, I see a change in her, as where others will be like, I don't see any change in her. No, I see a change in her. I see a big change in her ever since she stopped drinking and got clear with her pregnancy. Changes have happened in that girl. I saw when she broke. I saw when this situation broke her. We all did. If you paying attention, you've seen it. Hey, Suzette.
Hi, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys have this information, but on YouTube, and I wish I would have saved it then. I get choked. Oh, excuse me, I get choked up and cry about Krishan. So I have to. If y'all ever heard the song "Rainy Days"? Have you ever listened
Yes.
to it?
Oh my God,
I
that
was
song
in
gives
my
me
room
chills.
bawling. Her music is not. You can't compare her to anybody else. She's different. She makes music with substance, even if we don't like it. But I clicked on somebody live because they were talking about Krishan, and I wanted to hear it. It was a group of black women with whack 100
Oh
on
Lord.
Clubhouse.
Oh.
Somebody taped it and put it over here. And these women were searching. He said they don't know what hospital she gave birth in. So the women, we fast over here searching to give him information about a hospital that they believe that Krishan was in. And Blue needs to take this baby and this, that, and the third, and that Karlissa is working behind the scenes to do everything she can do to get Krishan's baby. They're not gonna give. First of all, I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm very passionate about this. I get so upset, Karlissa. You shouldn't even have the kids that you had because your son said that you showed him how to eat cat or give oral. You denied that first, but then you admitted it. What type of bullshit is that?
She a nutcase.
And let me tell you something. You give respect where respect is given, right? So they want to throw this interview is out here. They want to say, "Oh, you know what? Krishan fought Blue's mother." No, this is what happened. Blue came in with a dog. Her mother and her husband were staying at his house. She said, "Another dog? I'm gonna need to get out of here." And so, Blueface said he told her, "Well, go pack your stuff and leave." And so she was calling him bitch, all kinds of bitch, and you know what? And then he said something back to her, and Krishan defended Karlissa. Karlissa in turn threw a water bottle at Krishan. Then she threw something else.
She
So
did.
Blue said to her, "If you throw one more thing, I'm gonna let her get you." She threw a glass filled with weed at that girl.
She thinks she untouchable.
And Blueface told her to get it, and that's what happened. So, Karlissa, while you out here in these streets chasing clout, 'cause that's all you doing. While you out here in these streets chasing doubt, Christian woman, you need to tell the truth. Tell them how you took Darshan to Zeus and tried to get them to put her money in your account, and they wouldn't do it. Thankfully, but Blueface got her money though. And in this case, right now, Blueface went to Baltimore, right? Went to Baltimore, talked to Krishan, told Krishan, we're not going to do any more of this internet beef stuff, this, that, and the third. Okay, he thought she signed to Milk Music. Thank God she didn't. And then he asked her to turn her money back over to him. And she
He's a
said no.
gaslighter.
She said no, and that's why he doesn't like her. And as soon as he left Baltimore, you deleted your baby off of your page. You did. You did. It's ridiculous. Something has to be done. These people are threatening to kill her in Baltimore. Her sister's behind it, and her brother Mookie gave them the green light to go to the hospital to fight Chrisean. This is too much. She's being attacked from every side. Bloggers that can't think, rationally. She's being hit from every single side. Everything that she does. And I'm so glad, actually, that you shared that video from when she was talking with her manager and saying all of this stuff a long time ago about Tasiki. I'm so glad, because now Tasiki, you're bullying your sister online, and you got a whole bunch of people standing behind you. Who does that?
Well, she has a new player unlocked, so I want to see how Tasiki carry it now.
She has a new what?
She got the new player unlocked.
We can't hear you, Asha. Your mic is off. I don't think she can hear us. Your mic is off.
Dang, you didn't hear that. I said if anybody had missed the video of that, that's earlier in the live. But I said yes, a new player unlocked named Chastity. There's a new character.
But I feel like while they were trying to break down Chrisean, I feel like this is giving her a new storyline kind of, because while everything was falling apart behind the scenes, at least they thought, and everybody, while she's trying to break these generational curses, they done brought out a whole new storyline for this girl, and it's going to give her a whole new I just feel like with Chastity coming home, they had everything to talk about and turned everybody against Chrisean and stuff like that. But now with Chastity home, I feel like this storyline about to really be like a video game, like new player unlocked. Who's next?
You know what? And in the video that you shared,
you ain't lying, girl. And you know how it is, though. Family gonna be jealous of you. You doing good, your family is gonna hate. They gonna hate, and they just like I said. What's her name? Tasiki. And she been out for 10 years. 10 years she been doing music. She been on the street. She been in the street. She been out of the street. She got kids. She been doing music, and nobody ever picks her up at all. You know what I'm saying? Chrisean got out there in 3 years. Chrisean made a name for herself. Now she can't get for her sister.
The Chrisean has a light that people that think rationally can see. And I believe that God is setting her up for something so big, and he's just moving all of these players out of the way that don't mean her no good. Mookie, you came to the studio. Chrisean, I recorded that song. Wait, pre-pregnancy. You was at the studio. They went to California and made that song, and you left and stole $10,000. And so now you're sending people up there to fight your sister. She put you in the video, regardless of whether you locked up or not. Your mother is in the video. It's just crazy. I feel so bad. Some nights I go to sleep weak, because it's just I'm like, how much more can this girl take? We all been there. We all been there with a guy that's telling you something in your ear, and then he going because he tells the next person something. We've all been there. Nobody has a right to judge her, but that's why I respect your platform. I came over here the other day and I said, yes, finally somebody that is speaking out about what is being seen and not being biased. So it's ridiculous at this point. I wish it was something that we could do, but I don't know. It's just crazy. And it's funny how you got so much hate for Chrisean, but when Blueface got out, you was so pro Chrisean and brought up, did the bail Blueface out.
He's a flip flopper, just like Karlissa. 1 minute she's the worst thing, the next minute she's the best thing, the next minute she's the worst thing. He flip flops too much for me. He was singing her praises after the fight and all that other stuff, but then he turned around and dragged her. Now look,
whatever works well at the time.
Right.
It is crazy. It is crazy because Whack 100. you also spoke on the incident with Chrisean fighting Blueface's mother. And you said, if I was Chrisean, I would have fought her too. You can't just be doing stuff to anybody and think they're going to allow you to do it. But then here you are talking about some Jade and Alexis and all this other stuff. Why ain't nobody talking about Jade and Alexis was supposed to have slept with the game? Why ain't nobody talking about that? Supposed to have slept.
Well, see, we not talking about it over here because I don't have a receipt. I just have rumors and accusations.
Keep throwing them
so I can't until I see some proof come out. I can't talk about that.
And I like to deal in facts too. But my whole thing is, they talk about Chrisean and some of the stuff you don't have receipts for. Y'all
Right.
out here just anything. So
Right, I get what you saying, because he should have been put her out for that. Like you should have blasted that without receipts. But I know over here we can't even get into that topic right now because I ain't got no receipts. But he likes to run with no receipts. The other blogs like to run with no receipts. So why ain't nobody running with it?
I don't know, but both of his baby moms are running with the gay thing allegedly. You know, I don't know if everybody noticed, but when both of his baby moms made comments in the video, they both said something about Blue and men. Like if you catch on to what they said, Jalen when she was mad, she made a comment about his sexuality, as did Chrisean.
Yeah, she said it was always another woman or ninja.
Yes, she did.
That it was always another woman or another ninja.
I said, nobody didn't hear that. I said, say that. Say that. But you remember when Blue, I don't know if y'all saw he went live and asked the son. Remember the day he asked the son,
Lord.
Did you see mommy cheating? Did you see mommy with another man?
Mm-hmm.
See, he didn't want to come to the internet and put that out there because you had just said, I'll send somebody $1,000 if you could show me Jaden out in a club with a guy inappropriately. I don't know, but the internet is a beast. Within 5 minutes, they had up a video.
Okay.
Like, no, that was for security. No, what her security doing having his head?
So why he got his head on her tata then?
And her tatas, yes. You saw that, right?
I seen it.
Yes.
He was trying to rip her out
clocked
the
that
fly
tea. I clocked that tea. But you could also see when he was questioning the son really was like, and I'm like, oh, she trained him well. Don't be telling my business because you can tell
video of him crying too, saying he don't want to stay there with her because she's abusive. He said
that part too.
Well, he said he was scared of her.
And he said that she hits him when he's not there.
Yeah, mama's gonna hit me and yell at me.
We need to keep it real with that situation. We need to keep it real with that situation though, because it's a lot of women out here when they men don't want them, they take that out.
They take it out on that chain.
When they don't like the father no more.
Yep.
When they don't like the father no more, that's when they started, disliking the
because he underneath a Blue and he love his daddy. He do not want that man out his sight. That makes her even angrier.
Yep. Well, I believe that he is really scared of her because, come on,
it was all in his face.
Like, I don't like Stewie, but we got to look at it too. He kicked her out pregnant. Like, she had to go get her own shit. She was a kept girl. She had to go get her own stuff.
She had her pregnant when he was
trauma too. So that bitter baby.
Because when she originally left, when she first left him, she was not pregnant. When she got put out is when she came back while she was pregnant to the house, and I believe Javon was there, is the way the story goes. And she walked in, and him and Chrisean was getting busy. And that's when she got put out. And that's when she was pregnant.
He had her working in the fast food.
Thank you for the super sticker.
I mean, I don't know how anybody else feels about this, but you will not be able to tell me. Now, we all been through it, right? But we have not been through this like on a international level or all across the United States. We haven't been through it on that type of level because we're not there, right? But there is no way in the hell, and Blueface admitted it already. Stewie know it. There is no way in hell that he's going to be flaunting this girl around all over the town, and they're not in a relationship. You knew that he was in a relationship with her. He was in a relationship with Chrisean. You knew that.
She was getting paid off their relationship.
She was getting paid. He was paying her, they said, like $7,000 a month. You knew that though. So you know what? You know, if you decide to stay in that is you. Blueface is a manipulator and a user. Do you understand? Do you guys see that when she had her own apartment and she would go online, she wasn't drunk. I'm talking about Jaden. She was not drunk like that.
No.
He forces that liquor down their throat.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
While
Yes.
we on that subject,
Yes.
I do have something I do want to show y'all, but I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and close out the conversation because I am going bring this to a close, ladies. But y'all finish y'all thoughts because y'all was in the middle of a good one.
I just want to say thank you for everybody that's here that can think with an open mind, and we all just need to try and keep lifting Chrisean up any way we can. But like who are we? Well, we're people that care. But it's just sad. And I thank you for having this platform because you do an excellent job.
Thank
Excellent
you.
job. I subscribed immediately when I was like, wait a minute, hold up. I subscribed immediately. People need to just have an open mind and think, and everything that Chrisean says, the receipts are coming out. Y'all still don't want to believe it because Taseki is online. Oh, she crazy. She this. Ain't nobody do that. No, tell these people. You would have did better off saying, you know what? I was young. Somebody touched me. I didn't. It was a learned behavior. I didn't mean to do that. I apologize to you guys. You're the only one that didn't apologize. That's why they're coming for you. They said that all of the rest of them that molested Tristan, they apologized. She didn't apologize.
She's the only one that did not apologize.
And ladies, let me ask you a question. I know you can make close out. Look, I'm on lunch. I work from home, but I said, oh my God, she's live. So another thing that I had typed so many responses on a Zeus, on that page. So many responses going. I say I'm getting ready to revoke my subscription. I'm getting ready to tell everybody that I know, everybody that had signed up for a subscription to cancel that shit if you don't get rid of Taseki. She is a pedophile.
They need to get rid of Zeus anyway
touched.
because the whole Zeus network is, I feel like they're getting paid off the demise of Blakes. And
London's
or
been
people,
being accused of being one SA2, huh? So I don't know.
My problem is
unsubscribing since then.
Well, my problem is these allegations came back out the minute that she was announced as being on Baddies East. It came out again because that's when China and Tristan started talking about it again because they had been brought this out a long time ago.
Yeah,
but then somebody dug it up and it started going viral again, and that caused them to come back out and start speaking again. Now, they knew about that prior to allowing her onto the show. They still let her on the show. Now what you going to do? Because now your superstar of the network has came out and confirmed. So what it's going to be interesting to see how this plays out. But like I said, I'm going to keep watching Baddies until Chrisean is gone. And then once she's gone, I'm out. Sorry, I love me some Tatted Sky, but I'm not supporting her. Unfortunately, you entangled with her right now, so I can't support that. My loyalty is with Chrisean. Sky, I'll see you on something else. Sorry.
I feel like Zeus is made off of nothing but toxicity at this point. So I just feel I do have a site that I go to and I actually watch it because Zeus Ben stopped getting my money because I feel like even though it's entertainment, it's also sad to me to watch like everything that he shows is like the demise of like people. You just watching everybody fight, get drunk, boobs and stuff everywhere. Jocelyn talking to people crazy and she doing coke, but they knew. Bobby likes doing coke allegedly, but they knew. All of them were doing all types of crazy stuff and out here getting locked up. And like Zeus they're gonna crash. And it's sad to say because I just feel like it's going to. That's all it's
Well,
gonna
we were talking about that the other night, and Hennessy made a good point when she said he has a whole bunch of other shows. Because I was watching Zeus when Chance and them was on there, when Roman was on Zeus and stuff like that.
Changed the whole MO since like
Ray J and his little chick had they show, and nobody was really watching Zeus then. Everybody started watching for all the drama and all the ratchetness. So
China.
So Hennessy was right. Like, we gotta blame ourselves because
Yep.
even though, you know, we could say they're promoting it, but who's giving them the views? Who's giving them the bread to keep this going? It's us.
Exactly.
But I just want to get this point off before it runs off my mind. Hennessy, can you please do something on Chastity? Because I'm sitting here thinking like, okay, father them molested him. Chastity is the one before Chrisean, so that means she was a baby too. So what was going on there? Because, like you said, who was touching who? Was she the one that was getting groomed before Tristan?
Right.
Or was she being groomed while Tristan was being groomed? Because all of those take factors on how mad a person is gonna be with a person when they do stuff to you like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So before that thought came out my head, I just wanted to, because you gets down with your receipts. So
She sure does. Love it.
So I need to know, like, how old is Chastity? How old was she when Tristan was getting, like, I really need to know all of this.
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
I'll do my best to dig up information on Chastity, but you guys also got to remember a lot of information is no longer like accessible for whatever reason. Now, people say that stuff is on the internet, is here forever, but obviously that's not true, because a lot of stuff gets scrubbed off of this internet because you go to look for stuff and you know good and darn well that it was there, but you can't find it. So a lot of this information that we did have, it's going to be a deep dive. So y'all be patient with me because y'all asked me for WAC 100. Now you asking me for Chastity. So I gotta put this stuff together. I got y'all, I got y'all, and I'll put what I can.
Quick question before you get off. Did you see the video of
I don't know.
Did you see the video of WAC 100 on an interview with, it was what is his name? He's Adam.
No Jumper. Adam No Jumper.
It was the one that he was on with Adam, and they went off, and Adam got in his bushes to the point where he started questioning him about his trip back to Baltimore, if him and Chrisean did something. It was real nice.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I did see that interview. Yeah, I did.
Did y'all see there was a video? So they stopped. Baddies has already finished filming, right? So they stopped. Did y'all see the video of Whoa Vicky? I'm gonna say that one more time. Whoa Vicky,
the Christian,
the fake Jesus,
the ghetto Christian,
and her homegirl.
So, let me tell you, her girl, one of her friends was online. I was ready to come to the phone. Let me tell you what this girl said. The friend. You know what? Yeah, you got a problem with Vicky Chrisean. I want to fight you. And I want to murder. I help you murder the baby because Blueface.
N-word, unalive. Don't say that word. N-word, unalive.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I was sitting there like, I'm sorry. I forgot. I'm sorry. Unalive her. Yeah.
But that was
the baby. She said,
not about
she said she wanted to unalive the baby. She was gonna help her to unalive that baby. Yeah, I saw it. I saw it.
Wow.
But because
it wasn't just about that, like on that post.
Yeah, until I can get my software up, because stuff costs money, child. So when I get my software to be able to edit videos, I'll be able to do a lot more videos because I can blurt out certain things. But for right now, I'm not playing that video. When I did the Whoa No Vicky video, I wanted to play that, but because of the way that girl was speaking so reckless, I was like, oh no, I'm not going to
but
get
yet
my
still she tried to put on this image of like she's holier than thou, but you tried to make it like, oh, just because I like Blueface post. No, baby girl, it was way more than that.
She said we have no YouTube etiquette. And you know what? She's been blackfishing for so long. You've been blackfishing for so long, and you get into you come over here with us when you want to make a check, and then you somewhere else, and that bothers me already in itself. Like you're not black.
She's gonna be like Erica Mena.
I low key canceled in a minute. So she could have just had her as soon as she saw her. I low key wish Chrisean was not pregnant and all that was going on. So she could have just, because Chrisean would have really got at her. I don't know why she went on Baddies thinking nobody was gonna fight her.
Because she signed the paper to say she wasn't going to get herself hurt on that show and nobody was supposed to touch her.
Right. I think she went on there to try to tell you something. It might have been a setup.
My whole thing is I be because we know how Chrisean is. Chrisean doesn't say anything to anybody. She reacts to what people do to her. She reacts, and she's on probation. And so that's my only fear is that
Yeah, that's
she
why I don't
on
want her to go to the
probation.
reunion.
I hope she don't go to the reunion.
We know anything with Natalie, none is a setup. So
Right. I'm
that part.
hoping that she doesn't go to the reunion either, because I don't see it ending well, because she's talking about, oh, there's a few young ladies that would like, a few of the ladies that would like to say something to you. It sounds like a setup. It sounds like they're going to try to jump her at a reunion, and I don't want to see that. So I really hope that she doesn't go. But ladies, I want to thank you guys for coming up and powwowing. I do have to close out, but I'm going to show you all a video first. I'm going to ask that you ladies please go back down from the stage and come back up next time. You know, thank you for sis and Suzette and Yazzie and Ladybug and everybody who came up here, Simone, all of y'all. Thank I done swiped myself out the live. My bad, y'all. But thanks to everybody for the super chats that came in. I appreciate the super stickers that came in. I appreciate all of you. Now, before we leave, I am going to go ahead and I'm going to play, because someone mentioned a while ago about Blue and his flim flams of things. So we're going to watch this before we go, just so that we could have this in our minds when we think about these ladies and we think about who we are speaking on. Check it out. So, this is Blue, and this is him keeping the ladies drunk.
Yeah. I don't want this. Come on. Let's get lit. Have a good time. Come on. Where your shot at? I already took it.
Another round? Another round of what? For sure.
As you guys see, this entire clip was just super, super cringe. But I want to hear from you guys down below. What do you think about this video clip?
Now, y'all seen that? I put that out there. We can talk about this and deep dive into it on another one. But that right there, that's a whole creep. Okay. And I've been saying this for a long time, that he keeps them drunk. And there y'all have it. So shout out to all of y'all. Thank y'all for coming up and having the roundtable discussion at the end. I appreciate y'all. As y'all know, I'll be back on Tuesday morning. Okay, because we go live Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There will be no live tonight. Okay, but there will be a live. More than likely, there will be I don't know. I'm not going to make any guarantees. Just keep your notifications on. I'm going to be watching the Baddies episode this Sunday. Depending upon how I feel afterwards, we may go live. So just keep your notifications on. But that is basically the schedule. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we go live in the morning and in the evening. And on Friday, just in the morning. And I appreciate y'all. I know, gym lifestyle, I know. But in between, I'll drop little videos on the channel still to try to keep y'all abreast of what's going on out in these internet streets. I love and appreciate each and every one of y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend, and I will see y'all later. Peace, y'all.